I make shirts for people who won't settle for the ordinary. In a world ruled by what is acceptable, I'm only interested in what is exceptional. Where others look for ways to cut corners, I look for ways to put more into a shirt.
If that attitude sounds rare, so is Ike Behar. Until recently, he was a fairly well-kept secret, known only to a handful of better men's traditional stores who carried his line on a private label basis. Now, his men's and women's shirts are in 250 finer stores, and the Ike Behar line is nationally recognized as one of the most prestigious in the industry. What makes Ike Behar different from other shirt makers is a near fanatic devotion to craftsmanship. The belief in quality is inbred in this master shirt maker. Born the son of a tailor in Cuba, Ike was summoned to work at an early age. By the time he was 17, Ike was creating shirts for his father's clientele. Over the next decade, he perfected his craft, manufacturing shirts for the most prestigious retailers in New York. When tie maker Ralph Lauren wanted to expand his menswear, he was introduced to Ike. And in 1970, Ike was incorporated as a separate division of Polo, producing all of Lauren's men's shirts and ladies' blouses. It was a perfect combination: Lauren the stylist and Behar the craftsman. As American companies, including Lauren, began to rely heavily on offshore production in the 1970s, Ike perceived a void in the market for handcrafted, domestically produced shirts. Late in 1982, after 12 years, he ended his affiliation with Lauren, re-entered the market as a private label manufacturer, and for the first time offered a line under his own name. Today, Ike controls a business that requires a plant in Florida, a New York showroom, and headquarters still located in Mount Vernon, New York, with a total of 130 employees. While his title is president of the firm, Behar's main job is design and production. The rest of the operation is shared by his family. Jean, his wife, and the driving force behind his decision to make a go of it on his own, handles sales in New York.
Fortunately, the Behar family has grown with the business. At first, I admired Ike's integrity in his work that I wanted to tell the whole world about it, and I started to sell our shirts from our home. Before you know it, we were a business. And now, it's a family business. Our son Alan manages the New York operation and the promotion of the business. He travels extensively with our other son Stephen around the country. Our son Lawrence, the youngest one, has just joined us in the New York division. Stephen, our oldest son, manages the Florida operation. We're a real close family and we get along well. What I'm most pleased about is that our three sons chose to join us in the business. And that's because they admire Ike and get along with him and share his philosophy. And that's the reason that I can say, wherever there's an Ike Behar shirt, there's a Behar.
The factory also runs like a family. The operators, supported by a dedicated staff, all share the same beliefs in the standards of quality. While the dimension of the business has grown, Ike's approach and attention to detail has remained the same.
I realize my customer expect the most out of me. The more quality conscious the market gets, the more inspired I become.
It's demands like these that encourage Behar to constantly look for ways to improve a shirt.
Maybe my customer doesn't realize the advantage between single and double needle stitching. But single needle stitching is a better method, and I won't change that. My shirts are like a pearl button. No two are the same.
There are 41 steps to the construction of an Ike Behar shirt. After the bulk cutting of a shirt lot, each garment is individually pinned and then recut for adequate shirt matching. The assembly of a shirt begins with the first operation and continues step by step until an Ike Behar shirt is created. Each procedure is observed by a quality-conscious operator who provides a unique source of quality control. Ike sums up what might be described as his pearl button philosophy of shirt making. Not only does he use pearl buttons, which cost 15 times as much as conventional ones and require an operator to position all of the individually sized buttons by hand, but he also believes such attention to detail is necessary. Diamond quilted collars that hold up in pressing, split yokes that hug the shoulders, handkerchief rolled seams 18 to 20 stitches to an inch, and 1/16 to 1/32 inch edge stitches, all single needle stitched. Behar also selects only the finest natural fabrics available. While other shirt makers use 40 and 60 yarns, Behar concentrates on 100 yarn 2-ply Egyptian cotton. He has reintroduced sea isle cotton to the market, offering 80 different sea isle swatches in his line, all using 145 yarns. The result is a silkier, more luxurious hand. Behar chooses the finest linens from Ireland and Italy and imports other fabrics from England and Japan. Yet he is constantly pursuing new markets to avoid carrying the same predictable plaids and stripes as other manufacturers. Fabric patterns are painstakingly hand-painted, and no more than 1,000 yards of any design are produced, resulting in, at most, 30 dozen shirts. Obviously, these shirts are not for everyone. Just those consumers who, in the present climate, would rather have to justify a premium price than mediocre craftsmanship. His target store is the better men's or women's traditional shop, with a discerning clientele capable of detecting the quality and craftsmanship in his shirts. About 15 to 17 different models of dress and sports shirts are available in such prestigious stores as Bergdorf Goodman, Barney's, Neiman Marcus, Nordstrom's, Saks Fifth Avenue, Paul Stewart, and Dunhill Tailors, for which he exclusively produces the entire shirt supply. Behar has also been sought after by the entertainment industry. When the production of Francis Ford Coppola's film The Cotton Club needed to recreate the styles and quality of the 30s, Ike was chosen to design and make all the shirts for stars Richard Gere and Gregory Hines. The Behar collection has also been seen in Neil Simon's play Broadway Bound and the classic film The Great Gatsby. On a normal day, Behar can be found stalking the main corridor of his 7,000-foot factory, or at the post he likes best, the cutting board with scissors, pencil, and brown paper. He also inspects the shirts that go out, as well as those infrequent returns. It is said laughingly that Ike can spot a buttonhole 1/4 of an inch off at a distance of 30 feet. What's in store for the future? Well, the Behar family has a long list of innovative ideas for both their stores and customers. The Ike Behar family has a programmed learning text prepared for all viewers of this film. And in the background is a new fabric Ike is planning to introduce to the American market. This new fabric will be the most luxurious cotton available.